All right. And I'm going to mess this name up, right? Let me try, though. I got to try for sport of it. I'm going to say Haji? Haji Warf. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, Butte County board members. My name is Haji Warf. I'm with the Cat Advocate Team, formed in response to the campfire. I'm here today to propose temporary changes to Butte County policies regarding campfire-affected cats, including the hundreds who remain in the burn zone waiting to be rescued at owner requests. And I did get up there a couple weeks ago, so I can verify there are cats everywhere. I've worked multiple fires rescuing cats now in the last 3 years, so I know how they behave. I'm here to ask for consideration and timely action for the following. Proposal number 1, continued intake and maintenance of fire cats whose owners are known as well as unknown at organized sheltering locations, including but not limited to specified Butte County animal shelters post-evacuation period for a term of 6 months. So deadline would be June 1st. Continue to take them in because these cats will be found for months to come, working on behalf of the owners. Rescuers like me will be up there working to find these cats. They're very secretive. And up to a year. They'll be found up to a year, maybe more from now. So we have to have a place to take them, to work with the system so they don't get lost. Many partnering organizations have made offers of assistance. I urge Butte County to utilize their services to expand upon sheltering of these cats. So under proposal number 1A, refer to rescued cats from this event as fire cats with special processing, not identified as a stray, because Butte County Animal Control will handle strays totally differently than if you have a fire cat. And you really need to make that distinction.
How do you do that? I'm just curious.
Well, right now, this isn't eating my 5 minutes, right? In response to you.
No, go ahead. I won't. Go ahead.
Because I need all 5 minutes.
Oh, then keep going. Don't.
Okay.
I'm only giving you 5.
Okay. Many non-target cats will go into traps. Will be trapping for months to come. However, it is likely they belong to other owners who are still searching. So maybe a neighbor or the next street, families, nearby. Cats must be consolidated in an organized group of sheltering places to make the identification and claim process easier. So the owners will know where to go look instead of being told to look at a dozen different places. It's too tedious. So we really need the cooperation of the county to consolidate the shelters at which they need to look. Okay, so it is inhumane to release cats back into the debris field. So if a cat is caught and it's not the target cat, it's not because we operate on owner requests, we gain permission to be on their property and we target their animal. But if a non-target cat comes in, we have to have a place to put them other than just release them back into that debris field. Because we're urging humans to take great care in exposing themselves to the toxic debris and the hazardous materials. Well, the cats are up there, with prolonged exposure. They're going to get sick. I've adopted a number of animals after these fires, and subsequently I've lost some of them from illnesses that developed a couple years later as a result to exposure. So I just want to urge, we need to get those animals out, like Jules said. It's inhumane to leave them up there. Form an extended period memorandum of understanding with a facility or facilities for continued reduced or free veterinarian care for those fire cats whose injuries need medical attention. These homeowners or families are not going to be able to afford vet care. That's not covered by FEMA. So, and you know, it's just they're displaced. They're so far displaced. This is an important proposal, so I'm going to, I know my time's up, but I'm going to read this one. Hold fire cats at Butte County and partnering shelters for 90 days, even after the last evacuation order is lifted, as well as maintain the facilities for their continued care. It's really important to give people the time. There are people displaced far and wide. You know, and they look every day online, but not every animal that's in the shelters, you know, have their picture up online, and they're being asked to go to the shelters directly. Well, if they're in Oakland, that's a lot of trouble, because new animals come in, and are they going to go daily? So it's important to give them the time and be reasonable about that. Right now, I think they're talking about 30-day holds. It's too soon. It's really too soon.
Thanks, Haji.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Do you have any questions? I have more proposals, but you'll have to read that.
We'll read them. Just leave the first one. We'll read them for sure. Thanks for coming over.